morning. Hello. It is Tuesday, and it is a very happy day and a very sad day at the same time. It is happy because I don't have school. It is sad because it's the last day that I don't have school for. Because I just had a wonderful 5-day weekend, 5.5-day weekend even. I have some stuff to do. I have to write like a short essay for my English class, and I also have to do some for my Spanish class for tomorrow. Stop that. She almost like knocked over a thing. Fanya, don't do that. Don't do it. No! Stop that. Anyways, I'm not gonna like full on study today. I am a little bit sick. I have a little bit of a cold. So yeah. I also wanted, oh my god, this is like so random. I woke up tonight at 1:30. What is she doing? I don't know. I woke up today at like 1:30 a.m. I went to sleep at 11, with getting up at 9 in mind, which worked well because I just got up and it's like 10. Can you see? It's 10. So I woke up at like 1:30 a.m. And before bed, I had a little bit of like shoulder and neck pain. And I was like, what the hell? Why, is that happening? And so I did like some like stretches, stuff like that. So I woke up at 1:30 a.m. at night. And I had like, the shoulder pain had gotten worse. But it was only my left shoulder. But it got to a point where I couldn't fall back. Like, I was like, ew, it hurts. But then I fell back asleep. And I woke up again at like 3:30, and I could not fall back asleep, like, I don't know, because it just hurt so bad. And so I went downstairs, and I got myself this thing from downstairs, which is like, it's like a topical painkiller type thing. It's specifically, I think, for muscles, no, not for muscles. It's just, like, when you have, like, pain somewhere, it's not like a wound, you just, like, smear it on there. Oh, sorry. You just, like, smear it on there, and it reduces the pain. And it worked, right? I put a shit ton of that on my shoulder. The funny thing, it's not really funny, it was quite uncomfortable. The thing was, it started up here in the shoulder, so I was like, okay, my neck is tense, so whatever. But then, what is she doing? What are you doing? Anyways. No, you're not leaving, you're gonna knock everything over. You're staying here. Right, so it started here. But then the pain, like, traveled down when I was sitting still for too long. It went into, like, my biceps and, like, even, like, the, whatever this is called, like, the inner elbow or whatever. So that was quite uncomfortable. So, get dressed with me, because I'm not going to the cafe in this wonderful outfit. Hold on. I'm going to change my pants. Wonderful, wonderful outfit. What do you think? And then with this brown leather jacket. Slay. I think I'm slipping. It is raining. But I have a hood, so it's fine. I'm done studying now. Or not entirely. I mean, done studying, but not done with school. Actually, no, I'm not done studying. I still have to do homework that I couldn't do there because I need to make a Kahoot for a Spanish class. But I finished all my English homework, which was to write a comment on an article and to do like a characterization of a character from the book we're reading, which is One of Us is Lying. Yeah, I talked about this. Then I did go into the drugstore and get the matcha. It's in my bag right now, so I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna make matcha when I get home. And then, hold on, there's people. Should I try to cross the road? Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay, no. And then I have this bag of books. There's 5 books in here. Also, I think I talked about it. But yeah, now I have a lot of books to read. And I was thinking of maybe doing like on some weekend, if I have the time, maybe during the spring break, sorry, I could do a thing where I read like all of Heroes of Olympus, because that's kind of the series that's kind of keeping me from reading The Sun and the Star, because like timeline wise and stuff. But I really want to read it. Now I got The Court of the Dead, which I don't know if that's smart to get it, even though I haven't read the first one. But, it's fine. Oh my god, I look so fugly right now. I cannot. And I didn't get Chinese takeout. I'm gonna get it later for dinner. Because dude, I really have to pee too, because, you know, I had the coffee and I had the tea. And so I really have to pee now. And then also, maybe coffee plus cheesecake was not the best idea, because hey, if you saw the shirt I was wearing this morning, right? Editing Daniel, this is your cue to put the shirt in there. You would know that perhaps a cappuccino, a coffee with, well, milk, plus a cheesecake, once again, something with, well, milk, is not the best idea. But hold on, there's a person. I still did it. Hello, I'm home. Welcome to the big reorganizing of the bookshelf, because I have 5 new books to add, and not just 5, because theoretically I want to add all of these from my nightstand too. So we're gonna see how we do this. Yeah, let me just get these out. Hold on. Let me see how we get them in there. So, okay, this, by the way, this is gonna stay the way it is, because this is Alex Osman exclusively. Okay. Hold on, let me move this around a little bit. Put my little Legos, Minecraft Legos over here. Thing. We need to fit 7 Percy, so these 5 Percy Jackson books plus, give me a sec, these 2 Percy Jackson books, which they don't match the covers, because look, this is the box set. Hold on, I'm closer. This is the box set, right? And then these 2 are bought separately, and so these have different covers. So it doesn't match. It's fine. It's okay. So 7 Percy Jackson books, which are gonna go together, and then King Chronicles somewhere in there. Court of the Dead next to Sun and the Star, which Court of the Dead is a lot bigger. Like, size comparison. Sun and the Star, Court of the Dead. It's a bit bigger. I don't know why. Then Circe. This is like kind of my Greek mythology shelf. I don't know. And then the Trials of Apollo. Okay, sure. Go ahead. So my thought process is lay down Trials of Apollo like this, right? And then let's try to get Percy Jackson in there. So then we can flip. Oh, we can't, I guess. Wait. Can't flip it in there. Okay, then we stand these back up. And we lay these down, question mark. Oh, yes, maybe. Okay, but then we can't leave anything else in there. Okay. Oh, no, open. Work. Okay. We stand these up, and then we put these 2. Okay, that's boring though. But now we need to work in out of all the Greek mythology ones. Here's of Olympus, Circe, King Chronicles, and those 2. So 5 more books. Guys, I'm not usually this book crazy. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, well, Circe, we can. Circe, I feel like Circe has to stand upright because the title is upright, so like this, I think. And then King Chronicles, we can put like this. Or, wait, we push these back. Push these back. And then King Chronicles. Look at that. King Chronicles, Heroes of Olympus, number 1, because, I don't know. And then these 2, some way, one way or another 2. Maybe, I don't want to cover up anything. But this is pretty. It's pretty this way. What do I do? You didn't see that. Okay, so maybe this isn't the best way to do this. But the thing is, because this book is so fat, you can't really, I could do like this. Wait, yeah, that works. Oh, wait, curve. Hold on, should I just like do this? Like, because, no, but this takes sort of the 3D aspect of it away. I think I'm gonna do it like this. But I want one book like facing the maybe Circe. this works better. Because it's like lighter and stuff. This works better. Okay. Yay, it's all shelved now. Woohoo. So, I just got me some matcha. You can't see it, because I already drank half of it. You can't see me either. Hello! I got some matcha and I'm going to now proceed to do homework things. Yay! I've never been this locked in. Ignore my hair. I've never been this locked in my life ever. So, I'm not gonna show you, but this is documents for the school application for the art school. And I started making back at the cafe, but this is like sort of plan for the preparation for the exams, for the finals. And this, oopsies. Sometime this week, I'm just gonna go to the school and hand it in because I need to do that until February 27th. And but this is not done yet because I still need a photo, and I am gonna go look for my school photos that were taken at the beginning of the school year because I don't hate that photo and I could include it. However, I might go because I'm going there anyway. Basically next to the restaurant where I was gonna get takeout for dinner is also a photo booth where you can take an official like passport picture and like include it in here. Yeah, because they need a picture with like your name on the back, and so I'm gonna go do that. If I don't find the photos, in a way it would be good for me to in a way it would be good for me to do that because it's like a more updated photo, I guess. Plus I can sort of, you know, control more what I do with my face, because at the school they always ask you, now smile, and you're like, I have one photo. This was, I believe 3 years ago or 2 years ago. 2 years ago, 2.5, I guess, because the picture was, yeah. From 2.5 years ago, I had ginger hair. I had ginger short hair, almost like a bowl cut. And you know, the fucking face because first of all, I didn't have glasses. I had baby face surplus. That's not how you say that, but whatever. I had baby face like crazy. Well, yes, because I was 13, so it makes sense that you have baby face, but bear with me. And because I was insecure about my smile at the time, I posed like this. So I'm gonna go look for the photos now. But I like locked in, like it's crazy. I didn't do any of the homework that I still need to do, which is like Spanish, but whatever. I still have time. Hello, I still have time to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go look for the photos. Okay, it took me literally like 1 minute to find it, but here it is. What do we think, guys? Do we look alike? Well, not right now because my hair is different. But I don't know if I like it. I look kind of weird. My smile is weird. I'm smiling like that. I'd rather have like face on, you know? She's feeling kind. Not like that, but like just like a more serious, more concentrated face. The hair is not bad. I like it. It really is not that bad. Hi. I'm in the photo booth. These are the options.
Möchten Sie fortfahren?
No. Yes, continue. Oh my god. These are my options. I'm between this one and this one. This one I really don't like because I'm squinting weird. But yeah. Oh, pretty. There's a car. Wonderful. Got the takeout. Yay. I got food, chicken and rice, and I have ice cream downstairs in the freezer. So I'm very excited for that. I'm gonna watch something now. Just have my little moment. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I showed the photo already, but like, yeah. And
that's pretty much it. Yeah.